Guys, I'm back with another pin bag, and so this is almost my last pin bag. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, so this first page are some of the pins I'm most proud of. So these are the book pins that came out, was it last year, the year before? They released it one every couple of months. They have one for Beauty and the Beast, one for The Little Mermaid, one for Up, Sleeping Beauty, Emperor's New Groove, Tangled, The Lion King, and Alice in Wonderland. Um, and I just love the idea of these. I love that they're books. I love that they're expandable. I love the colors. Some of them are a little wonky, like my Alice one. But look at this Sleeping Beauty one. I mean, it's just like a classic golden, you know, beautiful princess looking sort of thing. One odd thing that I noticed in the Little Mermaid one, and I noticed it was in all of them, not just mine, is that the shell sort of, it's not connected here. Did you guys notice that? I don't know why that is, and it really bothers me. Does it bother anyone else? Did you guys even notice it? It just really bothers me because it stands out. It looks odd. I don't know. This pin I purchased it from Everything Disney Pins or the Donahoe sisters, and it is one of the castles. I believe it is Sleeping Beauty's castle. And the door goes up, and there is Sleeping Beauty and her prince and an alligator here. So I think this is the Paris castle. It is not the one that's in Walt Disney World or Disneyland. Oh yeah, it says Disneyland Paris right there. I would love to get my hands on some of the other castles, but they're just too hard to come by. So that is the one and only. I've had these pins in frame sets, and I've had them in shadow sets and all different ways, but I ended up just putting them in a book. So these are not Disney pins. These are Universal pins. And I'm still going to include them here. So this is my Harry Potter area over here. Gryffindor, hooray. And then these little five guys came on one set. So there's one for each house. And then the one in the middle is H for Hogwarts. These are my minions. I started with this one. His tongue is a little rubberized element. That I got as one of the first pins I got. And then my last trip, I picked up this goofball. This is just, I mean, who doesn't love her and her obsession with unicorns? And the last time I went, they were obsessed with Dr. Seuss, and they had so many books of Dr. Seuss. And I don't know why I chose Green Eggs and Ham. I was never fond of that book as a kid, but I just thought maybe they were going to have some sort of Dr. Seuss explosion, and they didn't. Or maybe I'm just missing something. Like maybe there was a huge movie that came out and I just missed it. But they were huge in promoting these pins. I watched Woody Woodpecker when I was younger, so I got one of those pins. And at Universal, if you ever get a chance to check out Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey, which I did, they were hilarious. I mean, Donkey was there making fun of people in line. He was so hilarious. And then I think Fiona went away, and then Shrek was there. But this pin was just perfect. I absolutely love this pin. And then, of course, I have one more Hogwarts pin. Sorry I didn't get to this one earlier. It is the chocolate frog. And I love this chocolate frog. At Universal, you can actually buy these and eat these, and the chocolate's really good. And at the bottom, underneath the chocolate frog, there is a hologram with one of the Hogwarts characters on it. So it's really true to the book, and I really like it. All right. Here are some Disney Tsum Tsum style pins. I'm not a huge Tsum Tsum person, so I got one, and I figured this one would sort of, represent a lot of the characters. So I think it does. It's a spinner. I got these ice cream cone pins, and I might trade them because I ended up trading quite a few of my other sort of Hong Kong pins. Those are Hong Kong, by the way, from Hong Kong. And these are my Avenger pins. Let's put them all where they should be going. So we have Captain America, Thor. Is that Venom? I'm not even sure. And I'm going to get these people all wrong. But these came from a box set online. I took them out of the box set. And I got it because I spent a lot of time in Queens. I would say that I spent a lot of my childhood growing up there. And when the Tobey Maguire movies came out, which I'm not a fan of, I actually know a lot of the places where they filmed, and they actually filmed in one of my friend's backyards. I am Groot. I love Groot. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Iron Man as well. I like this pin. It's really pretty. Another Spider-Man. With the Spider-Man 4D ride at Universal is really good. And I like these pins. These I thought were stained glass done really well. Unfortunately, the stained glass doesn't look very appealing on the darkness of the book. But on the white, for example, of this table, it looks really, really nice. So hopefully I won't hide them here forever, but there'll be a place for them. Now this last part are just pins, random pins. This is a hand from Game of Thrones. I toured the Indianapolis Colts football stadium, so I got a pin from there. This is from Think Geek. It was a really cool Batman pin. It's really pointy. And these I found on a hat in a vintage store, so I thought that was really cool. These pins I got oddly from Sephora with my beauty points. And I have a lot of other pins coming from odd places, and now I find myself collecting pins everywhere. I hope I don't get too out of hand. What about you guys? Do you guys get pins from other places now as souvenirs? Let me know down below. Okay, thanks again. Bye.